It's a good day. We have success on signing the new client, onboarding them Monday, signing contracts today. We got the formal go-ahead. So we're gonna be taking them on and redoing all their campaigns on Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, and anything else we can get up to get converting. Really exciting day. All right, so it's not quite as clean a closing as I thought. Actually took 10 additional days to close the deal. From the day we had the kickoff call saying, yes, we're gonna make the change with you, to the day we have the contract signed and start working is 10 of the longest days. Now, it's not that high stress level because we had a very personal phone call and it's like, hey, we really want you guys to work with us and all this and that. So in those 10 days, what do? You can't just sit there and follow up and say, you ready for the contract signing? You ready for the contract signing? You ready for the contract signing? That is not gonna work. Absolutely not gonna do that. And it's kind of past the point of sending, suggestion videos. So what we did was decide to create emails that were value add but applicable to what we would be doing. Like, hey, here's a Gmail strategy that we're excited to try and I think it's gonna work because of this. We would send website suggestions like, hey, here's this cool website and this part of it we really like. Tell this to your dev and see if they can work on it to get something like that incorporated. It would do real well. And then of course the traditional, let's go to a baseball game, let's go to dinner, trying to bring in closer and have touch that's not related to work, but that's going to elicit a reply much easier. In that situation, they know the ball's in their court, and all you're trying to do is not mention that. I didn't bring it up one time. All I'm talking about is what we're gonna do. We're ready to go on this, and this is how. Here's what we're thinking on creatives. What do you think? Can you give us access to this so we can start brainstorming? And it's just, it worked out really well because at no point did they feel on the defense or put off at all by the follow-up that was so incessant. It wasn't like that at all. It was more of like, by the time we started and signed paperwork, we were already working together and on a team, and we all knew what we were gonna do right away. So it's very, very, very successful strategy there for the last 10 days, I thought. Obviously, because we signed the account, it ended up working out. If we can show this account a little bit of success, I think that they have a real opportunity to become very, very quickly our biggest account. Because their infrastructure is so big, there's no restrictions to scale, right? Other consumer goods companies might have a really hard time scaling because dealing with float or increased inventory, capital constraints, all those kind of things go out the window when you're dealing with a 20-year-old company at 40 million in sales. So if we can get things to track right with offline conversions, that's a whole problem unto itself, but if we can just get that tracking, it is going to explode with growth. Very excited. Big day, signed up, onboarded, launching. Here we go, baby.